Hey folks, Crazy Climber80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 17 in our 20 from 1997 series, and this is a rail shooter, and this is the first sequel to a game called Area 51, and this is called Maximum Force, and this is also created by the companies Mesa Logic and Atari Games, and this was later grouped together with the previous game, Area 51. Area 51 and Maximum Force together called Maximum Force Duo, and that was the following year, 1998. Now, I had all sorts of problems trying to record this one through MAME. The screen got cut off, things got jittery, so if you see the parameters of the screen change, I apologize, that's what happened. And so I had to sometimes replay the game in certain spots. And well, you'll see for yourself eventually, but I kind of enjoy this. This is very much like the first game, very much the feel. This has more 3D graphics in this, I think. And this also has digitized graphics of actual human actors, as you can see right here. But there are 3 different missions that you can choose from. The game requires 2 credits to start and 2 credits to continue for each player. You can play 2 players simultaneously if you like. There's Mission 1 and Mission 2, and the 3rd mission is classified. And you can access it by playing the first 2 missions. And just like in the first game, there will be all sorts of things that you can unlock. Special stages. There are but 2 power-ups, which is kind of lame. There's a shotgun, and then there's your automatic rifle. If you get the rifle shot, then you can just hold down the trigger and spray away. Just like in a bunch of other rail shooters of the time, first-person rail shooters, point it off-screen and fire to reload. But yeah, there will be all sorts of hidden little games that you can play by destroying certain objects or a certain number of objects, and you get damage bonus at the end of a stage. Now, Mission 1 takes place at docks, and you're trying to destroy this, I believe, alien force that's on Earth. And I think it's hypnotized a bunch of humans, or maybe they're humans under the guise of, or aliens that are under the guise of humans. And this is Mission 1, and like I said, it's on the docks. There's all sorts of boxes and barrels and stuff that you can blow up, and you might be able to unlock a bonus game. And the bonus game is very short, very simple. Just destroy X amount of things before the time runs out. Try to get as many points as you can. You don't get very many points in it. We'll see those eventually. All the ones that I know of we'll look at. Some of them are easy to unveil, and some of them are very difficult to unveil. And just like in the first game, when you kill an enemy, they just explode in a little splash of blood. It's very, very cheesy looking. Maybe the screen wasn't cut off here, but I was thinking that the screen was cut off at certain parts. If it is, like I said, I'm sorry, it didn't work perfectly in MAME, or didn't record perfectly in MAME. I'm sorry. Hope you're all doing well this week. I've been better. I just recovered from a cold, and then I got another one. You can actually destroy this helicopter. You just get like extra points, I think. You can build up a streak of shot enemies in a row, and that will add to your score when your stage is beaten. The mission 1 is broken up into 3 different stages. There's no bosses in this game. I remember seeing Maximum Force in arcades and Area 51. I might have seen the Duo Cabinet Maximum Force Duo with the first game as well. I guess this wasn't as popular as the first one. But it's the same game, pretty much. If you like the first one, you should like this. And here I beat the first mission. Yeah, there's no bosses, which is kind of, I don't know, anticlimactic. But now we get to go underwater. And there will be a whole bunch of mines, maybe some barrels underwater. And here is where you can unlock one of the bonus games by shooting as much as you can. And there will sometimes be a bazooka firing at you, and you need to take out its shells. Oops, and there I have to spend my first continue. You have to take out its shells in mid-air, or here, mid-water. But yeah, mission 1 is pretty easy. Mission 2 has you going to stop a bank robbery, and there are just all manners of enemies crawling all over the bank, outside the bank, and inside the bank, and on the roof. And that is the longest stage, I think. And then the mission 3, which is currently classified, I decided not to continue here just so I can put my initials on the high score list. But we will see pretty much the rest of the game. I had to skip ahead some parts because it got glitchy. I apologize, but for the most part, we'll see the rest of the game. And I'll pick up pretty much where I left off. But yeah, you can see your ammo at the bottom left, and just under the ammo belt, or whatever you want to call it, is my lives, or my life units. And when those life units are stripped away, then you got to spend a continue, and you can lose 1 life unit if you shoot a civilian. And we will see them eventually, and it will get really dumb and get right in the line of fire. Super annoying. There was at least 1 bonus that you could get right around here, or a bonus game that you can uncover. Yeah, the bonus games are mostly lame. I think there's like 10 of them. Maybe more. But I uncovered all the ones that I know of. Here is an easy one to get. I didn't get it. You can shoot all those, are they scuba tanks or something? Right at the beginning of the island scene here. And that uncovers another bonus game. If you play 2 players simultaneous play, then the bonus games are probably a lot easier. You don't get any special bonus for outdoing the other player in the bonus game for some reason. Yeah, we're not going to do a complete playthrough, but it's going to be pretty close to one. I only uncovered like 1 bonus stage during my gameplay of the 3 missions, but I will show you eventually all the ones that I know of. Yeah, this game does kind of get a little bit monotonous. Yeah, sometimes the enemies pop up right in front of you and try to stab you, try to shoot you in the face, or hit you with the butt of their weapon. Excuse me. I'm trying to recover. I feel the energy's up. It was up today when I went to work. I'm still, my lungs are still kind of weak, and I'm sniffly, and my nose is running. I'm certainly not the only one. A lot of people are getting sick, and I have to clean up after a number of them. Some really ditzy women and guys that just jump in the line of fire, and there's a guy waving his white handkerchief. Yeah, now we can see the parameters. More scrunched. Name was being a butt with this one for some reason. Name is the emulator that I always use. They usually do a fantastic job. I don't know why this one gave me a little trouble. When you're shooting the crates, you can often shoot like all sides of them. Well, if they're available to you, you can maybe even shoot the top of it. That might count towards trying to unlock a bonus game. I don't think anything special happens if you're able to get all targets in a particular bonus game. I've come close to doing that with one of them, in which you just try to destroy all the glass objects on the screen. But they're all timed, and you don't get a whole lot of time on the bonus game. We're almost to the end of mission 1. And once you clear all the missions, there's really no ending. You can just go back and play any of the other missions. And even if you beat one mission, you can just go back and play it again if you like. Kind of lame, but it's again, if you like the first game, and I do, you should like the second one, and I do. Do any of you guys get President's Day off next Monday? I do. I had to work Memorial Day, but yeah, we work every third holiday at work. That's okay. It wasn't always that way. We used to be able to get every major holiday off. And the third mission still says classified, so we got to do mission 2. And again, this takes place at a bank. And yeah, we're not going to see every second of every mission. Just didn't quite work out like I'd hoped it would. I like the very high-pitched grunts of the women when they're killed. Or the aliens posing as humans. I think this had a less obvious it was less obvious that there were aliens involved in this game than in the first one. There is an unlockable bonus game by shooting all the posters on that gazebo. And we'll look at that later on. There's probably a number of them involving shooting all the windows in a certain area. I didn't get them all. Yeah, if you want to succeed at the bonus games, maybe shotgun is the way to go. That gives you a nice wide radius of explosion with your shots. like I said, the rifle, that's just rapid fire. Just hold down the fire button and just keep spraying. Yeah, things got a little glitchy here and there, sorry. Another bonus area could be, or a bonus game might be unlocked by shooting as many planters as you can. Flower pots. And that is the case with the bank here, the front tellers. Excuse me, shooting all the flower pots on their desks. I don't think you have enough time to destroy that motorcycle, regardless of which power-up you might have. Excuse me. Yeah, here's the flower pots we're going to shoot on the desks. Got to spin to continue. And there, we're going to see our first bonus game. Yeah, this is one I like best, but yeah, shotgun is better than the rapid fire here. Yeah, you just have a very limited amount of time, and you don't get to see a timer countdown. But yeah, I don't think there's anything special if you manage to destroy all those objects. Leave a comment if you know. I'd like to find out. What did you guys think about this game? Have you seen it? Did you play it? Are you impressed? It could be better, but yeah, it's kind of fun. When you get to this part, there's going to be some grenades tossed at you a few times, and you'll want to destroy each one, or they'll blow up and cause damage. Reload. Any of you play this in main? Let me know if this screen problem has haunted you as well. This scrunching of the screen. We heard a motorcyclist up here somewhere. Reload. I just find that, maybe some people find it humorous, but I find it kind of cheapo that they just explode in a splash of blood. I think it's just kind of lazy looking. And yeah, you can unlock another bonus game by shooting all those buttons. I didn't have time here. It's much easier to do if you have the shotgun. And now we're on the roof. As I get further into the end of the 90s, I find more and more games that MAME doesn't really like. And look, it's my ride. Oh crap, it got destroyed. I think that's kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of pisses you off, but at the same time, I think it's kind of funny that they put that in. It's like, here's your ride out of here, yoink. That chopper there, that enemy chopper there is a bonus game that will be unveiled if you destroy that chopper. It's much easier to do if you have the shotgun. Now, I didn't mention this yet, but anytime you have a weapon power-up, you will lose it if you get hit, or if you hit an innocent. It is lost. Otherwise, you keep reloading and you'll keep that weapon. So, you can just keep spraying away if you've got the rapid fire, and then reload it. As long as you don't get hit or hit a civilian, you can just keep spraying away. Pretty nice. The 10-gauge shotgun has 6 shells, and the wider blast range, or excuse me, the automatic rifle with the rapid fire has 12 bullets. That's the maximum you can hold. Excuse me. And now we'll see the start of mission 3. But we'll not see the whole thing, but we'll see a good chunk of it, most of it. Guy with a butterfly net running around in the jungle. Excuse me. You come to this camp here, you will eventually get to ride a vehicle. You have no control over the vehicle. The game will make you just drive it to certain locations, so you just worry about shooting enemies. But yeah, Mission 1 takes place at the docks, the ships, and on the island, and an underground factory. Mission 2 takes place at the bank and around the bank, and the side of the building, and then you go to the roof, to the chopper. And the classified mission, or Mission 3, takes place in the jungle, at a hut, at their camp, and you take an ATV ride, and then there's a factory, and a bunch of some pipes that you can go through, and mine carts. And here's that ride. Yeah, I'm not steering it. That computer will do all of that. So just worry about the enemy targets, or targets that you just want to take out to try to unlock a bonus game. Reload. Sorry, I'm drinking a Coke in your ear. I've just never been a real big beer guy. Coke is what relaxes me, and I'm just going to stay with it. I did drink for a little bit, probably somewhere in my 20s. And after puking for a while, I was just like, I'm done with that. I mean, if I could still have like a little whiskey or something, but it just doesn't interest me for the most part. We're almost to the quarter turn of 1997. What do you think's coming next? I've already got my list ready. I kind of know where everything's going to fall into place, pretty much. I have one request in the waiting. I'll probably get halfway through this series and then work on that. If you have any requests, post them in the comments. I'll get to them when I can. Got any stories to tell of how your Super Bowl went? What did you eat? What did you do? Where'd you watch it? I just had my mom over. We got a bunch of pizza. Her team was the Seahawks, so she was happy. I was happy. I've got nothing against the Seahawks, and it's not my team. I mean, I'm from Pacific Northwest. Good to see a Pacific Northwest team do well. In this pipe, there's rats. And you can shoot them, yeah. Might be able to unlock a bonus game by shooting all the rats. I don't know. Probably easier to pick off with a shotgun. We'll briefly look at some two-player simultaneous play a little bit later. And after we finish off all these missions, we will look at the bonus stages that all that I know. Yeah, try to take out all these Molotov cocktails in the air here. Reload. You can shoot pretty much anything. You can shoot light fixtures, switches, vents, Hell, it's kind of fun trying to shoot at everything that you can to see if it's gonna unveil a bonus stage, or just to see what happens. And this is the ending. Very unceremonious ending. You know, for all that you've gone through, it should be a lot more interesting, but really this game isn't super long. And we have beaten all the missions in maximum force. And guess what? You just go back to the main screen here to pick any of the missions. Okay, we're going to look at the bonus games that I know of. Just try to take out all these mines, anything else that you think you can shoot, and you can unlock a bonus stage, a bonus game. I put on infinite lives and infinite ammo just to try to get these bonus stages. And when you see that close like that, you've got a bonus stage. Oops. I don't think you get penalized for shooting the women. Are they completely nude? Oh, maybe not. I can't really tell. They just shoot the sharks for points until time runs out. Not very many points, but yeah, two players simultaneous play can play the bonus stages at the same time. And yeah, this is super easy, this part. Shoot all those scuba tanks, and you go to the painted the glass stage. I can almost finish it with the shotgun. Well, not the bottom shelf. Like I said, I don't think you get anything special for clearing all that. Let me know if you can. And here's another one. Coming up here. Yeah, I just try to shoot all the boxes, everything that you can. And you might be able to unlock a bonus stage. Sometimes I can't remember how I did these. And it might be little tiny things that you need to shoot all of, like light fixtures or something. But I unlocked this, and there's chickens flying through the air. Just shoot as many as you can until time is out. Yeah, you only get like 100 points for each target that you shoot, which is really kind of lame. There's another one right after Mr. White Flag Waver, White Handkerchief Waver. And just try to shoot the star. You automatically get rapid fire for this stage. Try to shoot as much of the star as you can before time is out. Now, if you do not... if you are playing one player, do not shoot the right side, or you don't get bonus points, I guess. Or at least that's what I've noticed. Kind of dumb, but whatever. I don't know. Yeah, here's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, shoot all those signs on the gazebo there. You get to do a duck shooting gallery. Try to shoot between the top and the second row, that blue part there, and you can take both rows of ducks out it with each shot. You can nail them. Yeah, like I said, both rows of ducks. And here's another one by shooting all those planters in front of the big cockroaches. Ugh, kill them all. Yuck. I hate fast-moving bugs with, like, long wings or long legs. Ugh, kill them. We'll look at some more here. And not sure what I did, but I unlocked another one. I just shoot these lollipops or bullseyes or whatever those are supposed to be as they appear. Shoot as many as you can. It's called Lollybot. The name of the bonus game is often on the stage, and you can see it. Yep, here, shoot all the buttons on the elevator. Oh, another chicken one. I have a lot of chicken in the freezer I need to use up. I got a lot of food in my garage and my kitchen freezer, so I should be using that. Kind of a hoarder when it comes to frozen foods. Here's another one on the Star game again. Or maybe if you shoot the second star, don't make it lower than the score on the left. And you won't get bonus points. I don't know for sure. If you know the rules, leave a comment. I'm not sure. You see, I didn't get any hits or points. Yeah, I can't remember some of these, how I got the bonus points. Just shoot these things as they open. This one's kind of lame. I don't... Tor? What does it say? I'm not sure. There's another bonus round here. Oh. Shooting gallery with the ducks. And there's also those small targets up top you can shoot. Excuse me. Which is your preferred game in the series? I guess there was also another sequel, Area 51. I can't remember what it was called, but I think Area 51 was in its title. Which is your favorite game in the series? That or Area 51 or Maximum Force or Maximum Force Duo? The game is really quite generous, as was the first game, in terms of the enemy not being able to hit you very well, or having poor aim or something, or shooting at you and still missing you. Very generous. Which is good, because I'm not very good at rail shooters, generally. Yeah, if you see a hole in a crate, you can't shoot it anymore. It might look like other parts of the crate should be destructible, but it isn't. But I think here we're just looking at, yeah, two-player simultaneous play. And you both get scores after the end of the part of the mission. And we'll look at both of us playing a bonus game that we unlocked. Bonus games don't just automatically happen, they have to be unlocked. I apologize to people with epilepsy disorder. Sometimes the flashing on the screen might be disorienting or painful or something. This is both of us playing a bonus game. Player 2 won. Well, that was Maximum Force, the first sequel to Area 51. This was created by Mesa Logic and Atari Games in 1997. This was game number 17. I thank you for watching. I hope you join me soon for our game number 16. Y'all take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye, folks.